accent. Okay, we need to 10. 10. I'll write it down. 10.
Done.
Need to talk to 10. No one here.
Done.
Go through the rooms first, okay? Juliet, she's the first. This dark-haired young woman is staring listlessly off into space, sighing miserably and occasionally picking at the seams of her green velvet gown. Difficult to discern whether she is depressed or simply bored. She gives you only the briefest of glances before staring off into the distance once more. Greetings, yes. I'm named Juliet. How may I? Oh, never mind you. Leave me be, please. She gives an exasperated sigh. Hey, what's wrong? Oh, nothing at all. Only that I spend my days gazing into the faces of mediocrity. Think if anything can raise its dreadful tedious passage. Now, is your life so tedious? Alas, it is. Dreadfully boring. Perhaps I could make it less boring for you, my lady. No, no, this kind of tea to offer, though. I'm already with a man, sir, and I do love him dearly. It's just that I wish... She taps her finger against her chin. Something more of a liaison. Okay. There's a problem with the relationship. Yes, there is a problem. In that there are no problems to speak of. Our families took the news of our courtship splendidly. His siblings love my siblings, and our friends think our union is to be blessed by the powers themselves. All fine and good, but things are going so smoothly. It's not right to have such a trouble-free courtship. Yeah, I don't know about that. Dost thou not? Hast thou ever had such a courtship? He glances briefly at you. It would seem that thy life is filled with a variety of problems, judging by the pallor of thy skin. Yeah, it's not... Yeah. I can't remember any courtships I have had. The remnants of the ones I have encountered suggest I may have had some problems. It's just that all my friends have such interesting relationships. One fraught with turmoil, feuding families, daggers at one another's backs, poison, mad siblings, and irate fathers with large swords. I have a lover whose family loves me and who the world loves. She sighs again. Great source of annoyance. How I wish I could formulate some way to spice things up. Horsehair floats close to you, whispering, I feel sorry for her lover. He doesn't know how bad he has it. A cheat like this is nothing but trouble. Yeah, I agree. Okay, what did you have in mind? I'm not sure. Some element of danger or jealousy, something intense. Yeah, she's a sensate though, so... She should try... Her needs should also try to be accommodated for, even though it's trouble. It might be high maintenance trouble, not relationship breaking trouble. Okay, why don't you make up some fake love letters from a hidden affair? Juliet's eyes brighten. Excellent notion, most excellent. He suddenly frowns, but he knows my handwriting. Wilt thou write some for me? Not my sort of thing. I can find you some, though. Oh, wouldst thou? Excellent! When thou dost find some, please give them to my love, Montague. He may be found within the Civic Fest Hall. As for the letters, please try Scofflaw Pen. He runs a print shop in the lower ward, I thank you, yeah. Pen was the guy who had a spy in the mortuary. So he's not just a print shop guy. In the I think the message even mentioned the exquisite penmanship of the letter.
Updated my journal.
Intrigued. Okay, Vivian. There's number 2. We have Juliet and Vivian. This tall, elegant woman with her sharp features and regal demeanor is a striking example of aristocratic beauty. Her clothes appear to be spun of silver thread, and a small phial dangles from her necklace. She is perfumed with an exotic, erotic scent that seems to draw you towards her. Greetings. She looks you over, arcing an eyebrow with what you sense to be disdain. Greetings, my name is Vivian. Am I to presume I'm being summoned? No, I just have some questions. She nods imperiously. Go on then. What's that incredible smell? She smiles at you. I thank you for your compliment, but I assure you, this particular aroma is a bland and paltry odor in comparison to my personal scent. Your personal scent? Yes, I have a particular scent that seems to have gone wandering. It is somewhat difficult to keep in one place. I hope that someone did not take it by accident, though you never know with the ladies around here. She frowns. So, by any chance have you smelled it somewhere? How can a scent go wandering? Vivian shakes her head. I had meant to infer that it had been taken. The ladies here are a bit jealous at times, and have been known to take my various perfumes for themselves. This time, though, someone has absconded with my own personal scent. I worked on that scent, perfected it, and now, poof, it's gone. I need not bear such annoyances. Vivian stomps her feet. I want that scent back, and I want it now. How would you know it if you found it? You would know it by smell, I assure you. It is quite striking, especially to men. I can help you. Vivian seems dubious. Are you certain? I do not wish to impose. Oh no, no imposition. I'm pleased to help such a lovely woman as yourself.
Updated my journal.
And I've mumbled something angrily. You catch the word piking and itchy stick. Yeah. Vivian smiles and nods at you. You are too kind. Very well. If you run across it, please let me know. I'm somewhat anxious to get it back. A one-of-a-kind scent, really. I'll ask about other things too. I'm one of Mistress Gray's prostitutes, one of her students here in the brothel. I'm working to get myself into the Sensate faction. My family recommended this establishment and one means by which I would examine my inner self to see if I wish to join. Yeah, we know the Sensate. Tell me about this place. It's a school where she tutors us in the art of language and conversation, the ability to affect another with one's word, and to gain new insight into both them and ourselves. For many this is a preparation to become a member of the Society of Sensation. Okay, do you know anything about Ravel Puzzlewell? Isn't she some historical figure? I can't quite recall. Who is she? Night hag from Sigil's past, I think.
Updated my journal.
I hope she stays in the past then. Night hags are foul creatures, besmirching all femininity everywhere in the plains. He suddenly pauses. You may wish to ask Ives. She knows all sorts of peculiar little tales. Okay. Another one down. I don't think we actually need to do any of their quests. We have to just talk to all 10. This petite, attractive young woman is smiling blissfully and humming to herself. Her wide, pale blue eyes seem to constantly drink in her surroundings as she looks about. Greetings. The smiling young woman curtsies gracefully and looks up to you, smiling. Well met, good sir. I'm Nenny, and how are you this fine day? She suddenly notices your scars and places a gloved hand over her mouth. Oh my, You hurt all over. Mortha spins around you, mocking the girl's obviousness. Powers above, Chief. She's right. I never noticed before. You're covered in scars. Oh. Only slightly. I'll be alright. She nods quietly, lowering her hand. Had some questions. Oh? You can't seem to tear her eyes away from your scars. Oh, how shameful of me. Don't mind my rude staring. I'm named Nenny. She makes a little curtsy, and it is my great pleasure to welcome you into our brothel for the slaking of intellectual lusts. She returns to staring at your body. You have tattoos under those scars too. What's that one? She points to one of your tattoos. That one looks fascinating. Looks at the way the lines of ink. I think that's ink. She squints at the tattoo, then reaches out to touch it. Ah, yeah, allow her to touch it. I think that's ink. She traces a finger on the edge of the tattoo. Is it ink? And what a pattern! Look at the way the lines intersect here. She touches the center of the tattoo. That's simply amazing. She presses her lips and frowns in disappointment. I could make it out better if there weren't so many scars. There's nothing to be done about the scars, they're permanent. Oh, I'm sorry. Pox on me for ever mentioning them. She cringes. But I have to know. Are you absolutely sure you are alright? I'm looking at you and I can't help but believe that you're not in some pain. I have amnesia, but that is all. Amnesia? And he blinks and brightens. Loss of memory, you are so lucky. She chimes perkily. Everything must be so new to you.